Hi everybody, I'm Sharon San Martino. It's been about 7 years since my healing from Lyme disease with Yi Ren Qigong, and I still cannot believe how I regained my health and vitality. I did it by keeping my practice really simple. I focused on the stomach-pancreas exercise that Dr. Sun prescribed for me and just repeated that as much as I was able to throughout the day. And then as my energy returned, I added the large universe, small universe, and extraordinary universe until I was practicing a couple hours twice a day. I still am amazed at how far I came in such a short time. Because of that, I really believe that self-healing is not just possible with Yi Ren Qigong, but perhaps inevitable. Yi Ren Qigong is transformational, it's transcendent, it's magical, creative, amazing, awesome. Thank you for this practice, Dr. Sun. I would hate to even think about where I might be without Yi Ren Qigong and without your help and support. It's been an amazing journey, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart, from this lifetime and the many lifetimes forward, for your help and your compassion toward humanity. Thanks.
I've been practicing acupuncture and Chinese herbal medicine now for over 15 years. And I've also studied and taught other forms of Qigong. And when I first started practicing Yi Ren Qigong with Dr. Sun about 5 years ago, I started to, for the first time, really feel the energy internally. And with that, I've started to feel the internal energy pathways or meridians within my own system. And as those have started to wake up, I'm also able to feel the energy of my patients. And I feel this has been extremely helpful for my acupuncture practice because I'm able to understand the root cause of the conditions. And so I feel Yi Ren Qigong has really deepened my understanding of Chinese medicine, both intellectually and energetically. And to me, Yi Ren Qigong is transformational. Dr. Sun, thank you for sharing this practice with us and for all the hard work that you do to bring this practice and make it a reality for us. So thank you.
I was in a Yi Ren Qigong Level 1 seminar with Dr. Sun, and I felt the inside of me come alive. The physical healing from I had 30 years of arthritis. The physical healing happened spontaneously within 2 weeks, and then I had a physical healing from lupus symptoms as well, and learned that the physical healing was just the start of the profound development of this Qi intelligence, which is filled with information and this brilliance. So I started to learn about myself. Everything around me took on a new significance. And now I am so excited about each day because I know each day is more learning. So I feel like the luckiest person in the world. Yi Ren Qigong to me means truth, freedom, and happiness. Thank you, Dr. Sun.
Yi Ren Qigong for me has been an absolute lifesaver. When I got done with the military, I was pretty beaten up physically, and commuting it to New York over the next 10 years burned me out physiologically. I was certainly suffering from chronic fatigue, and I was a hollowed out shell of my former self. Yi Ren Qigong has rebuilt me physically in a way that I really could not have expected, and balanced me out physiologically so that I no longer suffer from the effects of chronic fatigue, for which I'm extremely grateful. Thank you, Dr. Sun. In a word, Yi Ren Qigong is a lifesaver. And Dr. Sun, I don't even know where to begin to thank you for what you have taught me and shown me. You have shown me the way. And I humbly thank you.
My name is Joyce Greenberg. 20 years ago, I was diagnosed with non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, stage 3. At the time, my oncologist had no treatment to offer. So I went in search of alternatives and took a level 1 Yi Ren Qigong beginning course. And in 8 weeks, the tumor I had in my right groin disappeared. I went back to my oncologist and said, my tumor is gone. He said, well, in 25% of cases, there's a spontaneous remission. And I said, there's nothing spontaneous about that remission. I worked really hard and practiced, and I believe Yi Ren Qigong was the reason I went into remission, and I practiced for many years following this healing event. Yi Ren Qigong means to me confidence. And Dr. Sun, I'd like to thank you for using your energies to bring myself and others to the path of self-healing.
Yi Ren Qigong has changed the entire direction of my life, both in my professional life and personally. By feeling the Qi, it's really allowed me to start to do more things that actually nourish me and things that I actually like, and to focus a little bit more on the deeper aspects of life. And in my profession, it's really changed how I practice Chinese medicine. So with the assessment, I'm able to feel Chinese medicine come alive in my body and in the client's body, and use that information to help them get better. And then watch it shift over time as their symptoms shift and their energy shifts at the same time. It's allowed for some pretty amazing results early on in practice. If I had to put Yi Ren Qigong into one word, it would be alive or awake. And Dr. Sun, yeah, just thank you for all of your guidance over the years, and just helping me to learn this, hopefully at a pretty young age, to change the whole path of my life. Just more thanks than I can put into a few sentences, but I really appreciate all you've done for me.
When I first came to Qigong, I was really, really sick. My whole body was shutting down. And the doctor said there was no cure for what I had. But I wasn't ready to die, so I'm glad I found Qigong. Once I started my practice, though, I could tell that things were changing. I could feel my sleep getting better. I could feel my body starting to move again and work again and do the right things. And it was just exhilarating. When my health changed, my spirits changed too. And I discovered a really rich, wonderful life. It's hard to say, but in that sense, my illness was a gift. It was a blessing, because I never would have come to Qigong if I hadn't been desperate. And I never would have followed through if I hadn't been ill. But I did, and I saw the progress, and I felt it, and I have a new life today, a new wonderful life. In a single word, Yi Ren Qigong to me means life in all its fullness and richness. It's beyond words. My gratitude.